take a look at this matchup. Both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Here's Larkin. With the teardrop, and Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has gotten his second bucket on the night. Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Aldama outside. Just 5 on the clock. There's the three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Baberovic can't get it to go. Almost 2 minutes into the first here, and he recovers it. Pass to Diaz. Aldama with it. Second shot opportunity. Both teams will make substitutions. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Baberovic. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Inside. Here's Larkin. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hits the trifecta.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Here's Larkin. Fires in the triple. Larkin's got 5.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Picked by Aldama. He takes it in. Diaz, that's good. Gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Şengün in the post. Hernan Gomez there. Shoots a fadeaway. Doesn't go that time.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Korkmaz. To the left wing. Here's Baberovic. Drains the triple. He has 7. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. 16 seconds left in the opening quarter. To the middle. Clock at 4. Here's Rubio. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The visitors with the ball.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
I thought most of the shots they took were low percentage looks. The key in the NBA is, can you get your best scorers into their best spots? They didn't do that.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Leading by a point. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Larkin. They set a pick. Softly drops in the floater. Larkin's got his third basket on the night right there.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Osman. Here's Korkmaz. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Larkin. Three-pointer. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Here's Garuba. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. Here's Larkin. He has 7. Right wing. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Sends it home from three-point land. 6 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Rubio from the arc. Counted from distance.
Now, this is the area of greatest improvement for Ricky Rubio, steadily increasing that productivity from range.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match, looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
And there's 1:45 left in the second. Here's Osman. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Baberovic. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Şengün. From outside, off the mark. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Here's Diaz. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Diaz has got 5.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Pass to Osman. Jacks up a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Osman's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Out left to the wing. Pass to Baberovic. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's Aldama. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. They lead by 3. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
All right, fellas. And that's it for halftime.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So it's the home team now. 3-point lead. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Five on the clock. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Diaz passes to Aldama. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown. Diaz has got 11 points.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Baberovic. To the right side. Fires the 3. No good that time. Shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Down low. Aldama in the post. Here's Diaz. 11 points in the game. No good on the 3. Out to the wing. Here's Baberovic. He's got 11. Uses the glass on the layup.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to review the game plan. All right, with this break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hernan Gomez with it. Pass to Diaz. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And Chris Finch has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 4. Pass to Baberovic. Here's Korkmaz. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Drops in the 3. Korkmaz has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Hernan Gomez. Lets it go from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Pass to Larkin. 1:04 left in the third. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Here's Şengün. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Rubio. Pure from three-point range. 11 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Larkin, covered by Rubio. Here's Baberovic. 11 points in the game. Puts up a three, and the three-pointer goes. 9 seconds left to play in the third. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 6. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Şengün in the post. Garuba on him. Shots blocked. And that's a foul called on Ricky Rubio. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Watch the screen.
On target from range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
They set the screen to the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So it's the home team now. It's a 5-point game. Aldama, left side, takes a three, sinks the tray. Aldama's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls for him. Both shots good from the strike.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Larkin. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wing shot on the way. It's hauled in by Baberovic.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Aldama grabs the board. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Floats one up, misses at the rim. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Great open look there.
We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Just 5 to shoot. And he sinks it.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Over to the wing. Pass to Şengün. Here's Larkin. And there's the screen. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
And an intentional foul right there. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Turning here to our analysts. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 11 seconds left in the fourth.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so they get the victory here at home. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on.
around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dario Saric is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Here's Smith after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Uncovered. And that one is off. Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hazonia with the ball. Zubac finds Smith. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to Schroeder. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Smith outside. And the shot goes in.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Schroeder outside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bogdanovich is checked in for Smith. Now Hazonia. There's a good screen. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. 20 feet out. No good that time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And that one's good. Wagner.
Wagner able to get that one lined up from mid-range.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hazonia. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And you got to respect that shoot-first mentality of Bogdanovich. Always under control. And how about the balance?
Now, here's Wagner. From deep. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games.
It's been a great run for them, kind of shooting the basketball. You love when multiple guys get into a groove at the same time.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Up top, Zubac. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Pass to Bonga. There's the pick. Back to Wagner. Taken away. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And here is Zubac. Here's Perkichin. He's defended by Wagner. And they take the lead.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Washington. Pass to Wagner. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Leading by just 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Sometimes you just need a change of pace. The bench delivered that.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
It's Wagner atop the key. Fires the 3. No good that time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Perkichin, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And here is Washington. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 6. Good. Nice job down low. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Bogdanovich wide open, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bogdanovich has got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Tiemann. A nice jump shot from the top of the key.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
So both teams changing it up here. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Screen by Hartenstein. They get it again. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Drills it from outside.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
That one falls. He's got 7.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Charge a screen on Hartenstein. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Now Wagner. Here's Tiemann. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
A glance around the floor pays off, and Wagner spots the open man.
Bogdanovich with it. He's got 7. Over to the wing. Shoots it. Nice shot from the wing. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been back and forth in the first half. What's it going to come down to?
Well, obviously it's close. We know we're playing against a great team, so.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
I like how they've been eating the glass. Figuratively, no one should eat glass.
Just barbecue chicken. And let's move on and see the... And that is...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Franz Wagner displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Smith feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. George, that's good.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Dario Saric is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. Pass to De Silva. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Smith the pass to Hazonia. Tries from 10. It doesn't go for him. Doing fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's De Silva. And Wagner has it in the corner. Clock at 6. For the 3. Saric grabs the board. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Back to Smith. Saric passes to Smith. The tray. Buries it from three-point range. Smith's got 8 points.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Pass to De Silva. It's good from long range. De Silva's got his second basket of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And here is Hazonia. Right wing. Zubac finds Smith. Saric with it. Here's the 3. That shot off. To the middle. Some solid defense from Saric.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Zubac the pass to Smith. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Pass to De Silva. 36 seconds left in the third. Now Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. Pizzonia defending. And that one's good. Wagner.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Smith. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Smith's got 12 points in the game. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They're up by 6. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tiemann. Second chance shot. Pass to Bonga. And they'll get another chance. Now, here's Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Pass to Perkichin. From downtown. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Tiemann. Now Wagner, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Down low, here's De Silva. Wagner outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, over 80% from the line for his career. You do not want to foul Franz in the act.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Smith. And here is Šarić. Puts it up. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
To take the lead. And it's Schroeder missing. Indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Pass to Smith. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Any closer to the hoop, and that shot probably gets blocked.
And that one's good. Wagner
going on the attack there. Great effort from Wagner.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Smith. De Silva with the rebound. Basket here gets them back in front.
And it's been a long time coming, partner.
Wagner left side. Schroeder outside. over Smith. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Wagner. Here's Schroeder. Sharge grabs the board. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Here's Smith. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And those were some big-time shots. Those free throws helping make this a 3-point game.
Here's Schroeder. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Wagner outside. Yes! A huge shot to tie it up.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Smith fires from way outside. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here's Wagner. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
An explosive performance by Wagner tonight, showing just how dangerous he is when he's at his best.
They've got Smith. Ivica Zubac is out there with Sharge. And it's Hazonia at the 3, the small forward.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 19 points.
Yeah, Wagner in attack mode there.
Pass to Smith. Got it from 16 feet.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad. You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Lasagna, the pass to Zubac. 4 on the shot clock. 17-foot shot on the way. It drops. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Nobody near Schroeder. Count it!
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Smith finds Sharge. Smith with it. De Silva with the rebound. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, Wagner, the three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
It's Hezonja in the corner. Smith for three. No good there. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
Connects from downtown. And so they get the victory here at home. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that.
teams are known for their scoring, Clark.
For sure, and we could actually just unplug the shot clock. Come on now. There's not going to be anywhere close to a shot clock violation in this one. This one's going to be entertaining and fun for all of us.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Outside Barrett. Here's Olenek. It's rebounded by Şengün. Pass to Larkin. A little mid-range shot is up. Good D by Murray. On the wing, Murray. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets the three fly. Gets the three to fall.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Şengün, a screen on Murray. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Barrett. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Drives to the hoop. Count it. He's got 5.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Lyles. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
Here's Baberovic. They set the pick. There's the triple. Rebound by Olenek.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside. Lyles down low with a 9-footer. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. Taking a look at the visitors here. They've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first. Here's Larkin. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Murray. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. Dort outside. Shot clock at 5. The shot. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. To the wing, right side. Here's the pick. The 3 ball. Knocks down the triple. Larkin's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. To the paint. Here's Dort. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Larkin. Over Murray. Can't connect from 13 feet out. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by 1. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Dylan Brooks, Nikhil Alexander-Walker out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Clark in at the center position, locking down the middle. Pass to Barrett. For three. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Dylan Brooks is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1 spot. Clark outside. Barrett with it. Brooks left side. And he buries his first look.
A throwback wing. Dylan Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Out left to the wing. Clark against Şengün. And he buries his first look.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Barrett with it. He's scoreless. Here's Clark. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
We've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Inside. Outside Barrett. Clark outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And the foul called on R.J. Barrett. That's his first foul. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams making some changes here. And let's check out which teams have been offensive juggernauts the past 10 games.
And watching these two teams over the last 10 games, the one thing that you notice is how well both are scoring the ball. Seem to be getting whatever shots they want on the offensive end.
Here's Larkin. And it's all from three-point range. Larkin's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wiggins. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. The 3. And Wiggins knocks down the 3.
Boy, the progression of Wiggins' game out beyond the arc. He now is not only shooting that shot, he's expecting to make it.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4. Shooting the rock at 58%. Osman with the bucket. Osman's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. It's hauled in by Baberovic. Here's Osman. Here's Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Buries it from 3. Baberovic has got his first 3 points of the game. And that'll do it for the first half of play. They're up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
They're up because of the three-point shot, scoring in bunches. It also opens up things down low.
And that's something to watch.
Let's go now to our NBA. And that's a wrap on.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Barrett can't hit. Defended by Murray. Pass to Larkin. Here's Baberovic. Connects from downtown. Baberovic has got his second basket of the night.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Lyles, the pass to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Shai hitting the 3.
An example of the unique leadership of Gilgeous-Alexander, getting the 3 points right back for them.
Here's Baberovic. Rebounded by Lyles.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Larkin. Şengün against Olynyk, and Şengün gets it to go.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Lyles. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Olynyk. Shot on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Larkin no good. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. From 12 feet. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 3 assists tonight, and Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. Shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. 1:16 left in the third. Here's Şengün. There's the block. Outside Murray. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Launches it. Gets the 3 ball to go. Give him 8.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Barrett. Dort for 3. Drills it from deep.
You talk about a guy who made himself into a solid 3-point shooter. Lou Dort.
Here's Larkin. He's got 5. Pass to Şengün. 17 seconds left in the third. And the basket is good.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking it inside. SGA.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. 1 second left. The shot misses, and we've reached the end of the third. Up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Murray, Lugans-Dort out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Osman, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Right side, Alexander Walker. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Şengün, the screen. And the three-pointer goes.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. So both teams changing it up here and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Olynyk. Five to shoot. Here's Lyles. He nails it, and we're tied.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Şengün. And he can't get that one. Oh, Olynyk with some nice D. Here's Murray to take the lead. No good at the rim. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Larkin. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Şengün's got 3 assists now in this one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
To the inside. Here's Şengün, and the layup is good off the glass.
When the stakes rise, you need guys who will step up and rise with it. Nice play by Şengün.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes. And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes! Oh, Obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. "30 seconds left in the game. And he sinks it.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Outside Murray. The 3. And buries it from deep. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one, and that gives him a lead.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
He got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really...
Does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ivica Zubac. Hezonja's out there with Sharch. And it's Smith. Shot clock at 5. A 3-ball. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Here's Diaz. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez a screen. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Hezonja with the ball. 11 points last game. Smith finds Hezonja. Smith on the wing. Pass to Hezonja. Here's Zubac. Hernan Gomez covering. Here's Hezonja. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Aldama. Here's Abrinas, covered by Smith. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Zubac. Pass to Smith. Here's the teardrop, and it's good on the way in.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Diaz the pass to Aldama. Here's Abrinas, covered by Smith. 1:51 left to play in the first. Diaz, good.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Pass to Smith. Now, here's Zubac. And here is Hezonja. Here's Perkichin. 5 to shoot. Elbow shot. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Diaz the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Zubac defending. The shot by Diaz, no good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Smith for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Smith's got 5.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
They played terrific defensively. The few cracks they showed, guys were quick to rotate and help each other out.
And nothing feels better than a win where team defense is the main factor.
Now, here's Rubio. To the paint. Here's Aprinas. Off with the layup. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Smith. Good on the baseline, Jay. 7 points in the game. Smith's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Rubio looking it over. Here's Aprinas driving the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Zubac's a screen on Rubio to the inside. It's picked off. With 1 on the clock, that one doesn't drop. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here is Smith. His last outing, he had 8 points. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. As a coach, what were some of your favorite parts, Stan, of life on the road?
Well, Kevin, we get treated really well on the road in the NBA. I mean, you travel on great charters. People take care of your bags. We stay in great hotels. But my favorite part of being on the road was when we were on our way home. Easier to win at home, family at home. That was the favorite part.
How about the bonding experience that a lot of coaches talk about when you're out there kind of alone against the forces, just you and your team?
Well, I definitely think players bond on trips like that because they're not going in different directions. They team to spend time together. I don't think any of them ever wanted to spend time with me.
Pass to Garuba. Rubio outside. Three-pointer. Shot clock at 6. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Lets it go from 14. And that's off the glass and in. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Hasn't made one yet. He gets that one.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways. That time with a great bounce back.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line.
Very reliable. No question, they punish teams for sending them to the free throw line.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich with a screen on Hernan Gomez. Pass to Azania. 6 to shoot. It's deflected. Here's Rubio. There's the drive. And he hits it to tie the game up. Rubio's got his first points of the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And now here's Azania. Fires the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Rubio. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rubio's got 5 points so far. Here's the screen. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I love Bogdanovic's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. .52 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside, Hernan Gomez. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Zubac.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
They now take the lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Šorić. Still yet to score. Smith outside. From past the arc. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Abrines, covered by Smith. Here's Abrines over Smith. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 2. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Taking a look at the visitors, they are hurting. What's that saying? It's always darkest before the dawn? Well, it must. Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have.
Thanks for spending half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Abrines in at the 2-guard. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. And now here's Hezonja. They trail by 1. To the paint. Šorić outside. Pocket 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Aldama. And there it is for him.
Off and running right out the bat here to start the second half.
Šorić outside. Here's Hezonja. Lets it go from deep. Good on the 3-point shot. Hezonja's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Abrines. Drains it from beyond the arc. Abrines has got 6 in the quarter. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And it goes down 2 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Second, Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Pass to Diaz. Down low, here's Hernan Gomez, and finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Now, here is Smith. He's got 11. And Azania gets it to go. Azania's got 9.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Sinks the triple. 6 points for him.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now, here's Zubac. Nothing on the board, and Azania gets it to go.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Diaz, good.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. 50 seconds left in the third. Pass to Perkichin. Over Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Rubio, the pass to Diaz. Here's Abrinas. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And he's got his first free throw of the game, and the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Here's Diaz. 8 points for him. Launches it. The shot missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They lead by 2. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Bogdanovich, no luck. 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. That's tipped. They set the pick. To take the lead, drills the three-pointer.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Can't hit from in close. From the top of the key, he doesn't hit that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Rubio outside. Going inside. The layup off target. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the right side. Shoots. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just 5 to shoot. Bounce pass from Aldama. The shot by Diaz, no good. Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Smith, the pass to Lasagna. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
Yep, it counts.
Yeah, and a good job to find a quality shot in tight. That should be the goal every trip down the court.
Diaz, good.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Smith scanning the floor to the middle. A rebound by Diaz. Being about 59% from the floor offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
.46 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Count it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Charge outside. Shoots the three. Cans the three.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Abrinas and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
It's the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And he is unable to get the second one. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game. And looking for a very quick shot here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
Diaz, the pass to Aldama. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Yeah, Aldama can stretch the floor for you when the big man finds quality openings at the arc.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. It's to Diaz. Over Saric. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime.
Here we go.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA, yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there. Smith is out there with Hazonia. Here's Diaz. Pass to Abrinas. Here's Diaz. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Šarić outside. And here's Smith. Zubac with it. Hernan Gomez covering. And here's Smith. 6 on the shot clock. A rebound by Diaz. There's 48 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Back to Aldama. Out to the wing. Abrinas, the pass to Aldama. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And once again, Aldama proves he's someone who can be relied on offensively.
Smith outside to the inside. And they're pushing it up. Here's Abrinas. Good.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Now Smith. From 13, it falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Diaz. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And with another overtime in front of us, the question is, who will blink first? Nobody wants to give in. A lot of pride now on the line.
Here we go.
Smith outside. Down low. A rebound by Diaz. In a superb 63% from the field. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The fadeaway. That shot off.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Tries the spin move. Can't convert off the spin.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Hazonia. To the wing right side. Smith outside. to the wing on the left. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Abrinas. There's 53 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. Pass to Diaz. From the arc. A rebound by Hazania. Smith outside. It falls.
And they've got a foul to give here if they need it.
And the timeout called here by Teron Lue. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Here's Diaz. Bullseye! And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
And so...
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jock Landale. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Patrick Mills, and it's Giddey in a two-guard.
And it's a blessing to have a big wing with the mobility of Wagner.
Now here's Exum. And that one's good. Giddey.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Schroeder, averaging around 6 a game. Back to Wagner. Just 5 on the clock. He shoots. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Wagner's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Poke loose. And here comes the break. And he buries his first look.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Ingles finds Mills. Exum outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Here's Ingles. The layup off target. Pass to De Silva.
Man, the defender really went after him.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Here's Furphy. Pass to Landale. Now here's Giddey. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Giddey's got 5 points.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Outside Schroeder. Six to shoot. And he lays it up and in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Simmons. With the floater. Basket's good.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside Schroeder. And here's Wagner. And Baines comes to help. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner with a screen on Green. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Daniels. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Now here's Schroeder. Wagner with a screen on Simmons. Schroeder, and that's good for 2. Schroeder's got his second basket. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Dyson Daniels. Joe Ingles is out there with Green. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Simmons in at the point. Pass to De Silva. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got his second bucket on the night.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. On the wing, Green. Simmons looking around. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Simmons has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the confidence right there from Simmons? I want to see more of these shots from him.
Here's De Silva. No points yet. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
And Simmons, here we go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pulls it. Washington's shot is good. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Down low. Here's Thibault. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Outside Giddey. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Washington passes to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on Giddey. The baseline J, and he comes up with a bucket. Wagner's got 6 points.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Giddey passes to Thibault. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Pass to Wagner. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. From deep. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And it's Giddey missing. Shooting a fantastic 57%. Kicks it out to Wagner. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Three-pointer. He drops it from range. Wagner's got 5 points now this quarter. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The energy in their hometown is electric, man. You could tell these players are loving the positive attitudes. And
now let's take a moment here. And that'll do it for us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Good on the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Joe Ingles is out there with Dante Exum. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the point guard position. Wagner with a screen. And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks down the long J. Schroeder's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Exum passes to Landale. And here's Mills, covered by Schroeder. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Mills has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
They've got Joe Ingles, Patrick Mills out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Landale in at the 5, down low.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Landale. Outside, Ingles. It's Giddey on the wing. The wide open shot is on the money. Giddey's got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
They've got Dante Exum, Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. Here's De Silva, and it's good. Off the back rim and in.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Outside Giddey. Back to Exum. Pass to Ingles. Inside. Here's Giddey. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Wagner outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
It's Giddey on the wing. Exum outside. Puts up a 3. Nice D from Wagner.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And that one drops.
The adjustment. Man, what a finish.
Gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Green. The 3 ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Green's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Schroeder. There's 47 seconds left in the 3rd. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Schroeder against Simmons. Baines, a screen on Schroeder. Down low. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd. Hartenstein with a screen on Simmons. To the paint. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Washington, and it's Bonga in at the shooting guard position. Green, the pass to Daniels. Thibault on the wing to tie it up. Knocks it down from distance. And that makes it a tie ball game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Hartenstein a screen. 3-pointer. Bonga gets the bucket.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. To the inside. Nice shot by Simmons.
At 6'10", Simmons knows he has the height needed to score inside. He just has to finish strong.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Bonga. It's Hartenstein, high post. Over Baines. Hartenstein, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Thibault passes to Baines. Outside Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Check out Simmons with the smart call, using the pick to get himself a shot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team, and they were blunt with their team, telling them if they want to win, the comeback has to start right now. They can't waste any possessions. Plus, they told the players, we need some stops. A very direct way to communicate, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. Wagner for three. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Right side Giddey. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
When his team needs him, Giddey steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
To the paint. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. Got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
Wagner inside. He's guarded by Exum. And Wagner gets it to go.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
Here's Giddey. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And they'll get another chance. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Wagner. Oh, he nails it! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Exum. Giddey passes to Mills. Back to Giddey. Fires for 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Now here's Wagner. He's guarded by Exum. The fadeaway. And Mills pulls it down. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
19 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Showing great confidence from the line. That makes this a 2-possession game.
Here's Wagner. Here's De Silva. He connects! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. For the win. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Outside Giddey. Lets it go. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Giddey's got 24 points.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Jock Landale. And it's Ingles in at the power forward position.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And down it goes. Jam that one home. And here's Giddey. Landale with a screen. And that one's good. Giddey. Giddey's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Like, sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Now here's Exum. He's guarded closely. Pass to Mills. Lets the 3 fly. He buries it from 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Wagner. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
And he commits the intentional foul. Here's Ingles. Pass to Exum. And Wagner comes to help. Mills against Schroeder. Exum outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mills from the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Guys, your thoughts?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Here's De Silva. Tries a 3 off the inbound. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us.
One series. They find themselves in 6th place. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ivica Zubac. Hezonja's out there with Dario Saric. And it's Smith. And teams getting geared up great for the stretch run. Does that give you extra motivation as a player?
Oh, yes. Seeing that finish line can really help you out down the stretch. As a player, ending the year strong is key, whether you're in the playoff race or in the locker.
Şengün against Zubac. Now, here's Şengün. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Larkin can't get it to go. The shot's good from Smith.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Pass to Biberovic. Out to the right wing. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Hezonja kicks to Smith. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Larkin. Screen by Şengün. Nice shot by Larkin.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
And here's our rookie leaderboard, showcasing the league's highest scoring rookies since the All-Star break. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Perkichin. Now Zubats. Here's Perkachin. 5 to shoot. Here's Azania. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Osman. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Smith. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Osman, the pass to Larkin. Here's Osman. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith kicks to Hazanya. Pass to Zubats. $18 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Here's Larkin. 1 second left. Count it. Larkin's got 7 points. And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And it's good for 2. Şengün's got his first points of the night.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Šarić outside. Shot clock at 6. And he misses his first shot of the game.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
So they take the lead.
Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Fades away. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Yes, Šarić always finding a way to be effective, gets open, and sends the jumper in.
Screen by Şengün. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Here's Korkmaz. Lays it up and banks it in. Hey, Bones, what do you think is a part of the game that some casual fans don't really understand that well?
Well, Kevin, outside of the contest right here in front of us, let's think about the long schedule that teams are dealing with. How many times the coaches employ different lineups and strategies so that by the end of the year, they have optionality in what they can do on the floor.
Ulabay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break.
You know, as the season wears on, the team that can stay fresh can take advantage. They continue to get out and run, and teams are struggling to keep up.
Back to Hazonia. Clock at 6 for 3. Smith knocks down the 3 ball. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that one's good. Biberovic.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. And stolen by Şengün. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Larkin. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's 47 seconds left here in the second. Smith for 3. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Screen by Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Şengün, no good. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Azania. Launches a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Azania's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that big-time home court advantage.
And looking ahead tonight. And that is it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Here's Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. It's Şengün, top of the key. And he gets it to go.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac out there. Azonia's out there with Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Sapahi covered by Smith. Zubac against Şengün. Shoots over Zubac. Misses the chippy right there.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And it's in there. 12 points for Smith. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperen Şengün.
How his last 10 games have gone. He's getting around 8 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Pass to Larkin. Now, here's Şengün. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Şengün's got 5 points now this quarter.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
And Šarić kicks to Hazania. Out to the right wing. Šarić passes to Hazania. Inside, here's Smith, and it's Smith finishing it off.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Alperen Şengün is second.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Bogdanovic. And Šarić kicks to Smith. And here's Bogdanovic for three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Bogdanovic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Osman. Here's Larkin. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Driving in, makes it off the glass.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
To the paint, here's Şengün.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Šarić for the lead. Hands it from downtown. Šarić has got 5.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Smith with it. He got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A 3 from Bogdanovic. And it's Osman with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, Şengün. Pass to Korkmaz. Screen by Şengün. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Perkichin. Second chance effort. He gets it in there.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Korkmaz. It's rebounded by Perkichin.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Top of the key, and that one is good.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Both teams will make substitutions. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Charge outside. Pass to Azania. Smith scanning the floor. Free throw line jump shot. Azania, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Biberovic. Hazonia defender to the middle. And Şengün throws it down.
Owning the moment. Şengün gets those much-needed points.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Smith, count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
And that one's good. Biberovic.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
Pass to Smith. Fader on the way. Not that time. It's off now, shooting 7 of 10 from the floor. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Šarić.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both good from the line that time. 1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Fades and shoots. Smith missing again.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when he's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Biberovic, covered by Smith. 11 feet away. Šarić grabs the board. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Here's Biberovic.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Biberovic. Oh, he got it to go!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get.
regular season. For some, a chance at postseason glory. For others, maybe like you, Grant, working on their golf game.
Exactly, and I know you're always working on your swing too, B.A. But personally, I can't wait for the postseason. Nothing like the excitement of playoff basketball.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the point.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
Diaz passes to Hernan Gomez. And he's going for the oop here. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. Now here's Giddey in his last outing with 12 points. Exum outside. Jacks up a three. Aldama grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Diaz. 5 on the clock. That three's off the mark. And here's Giddey. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. The shot's good. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
Giddey defends. There's the triple. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Ingles. Here's Exum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles.
Well, Dante Exum knocking down shots will put a smile on this team's face. He continues to work on the offensive end.
Here's Diaz. He had 9 points in his last time out. Yep, that one goes. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Giddey with it. Pass to Landale. Outside Mills. Ingles passes to Exum. To the middle. Landale misses.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Aldama, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Giddey. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Giddey's got 6 points.
Josh Giddey taking the in-between game because that's what the defense conceded.
58 seconds left in the first. Pass to Aldama. From the arc. Counted from distance. Aldama's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Mills. No made baskets yet. Outside Giddey. Landale with a screen. He shoots it. And it's Giddey missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Pass to Aldama. To the wing on the left. Here's Diaz. He's guarded by Mills. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And it's tied up with that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
As a coach, I think you get a certain feel for what your team needs, and credit this guy for not waiting around. He went ahead and made the adjustment.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Aaron Baines is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 5. To the left wing. Pass to Rubio. Over Simmons. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You know, that's big for Ricky Rubio's confidence. When that guy's drilling tough shots, it helps him get in a groove. Look out.
We've got Dyson Daniels. Josh Green out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Now here's Ingles. He's scoreless. Daniels, that one's true.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Hernan Gomez. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Back to Daniels. Pass to Ingles. Off target from outside.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
Now here's Exum. And here's Mills from the arc. Nails it from three. Mills has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Well, this is a big part of Patty Mills' job, right? Knocking down three-point shots.
Aldama right side. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Diaz. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. Diaz, that's good. Diaz has got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And that one's good. Green.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Diaz. It's hauled in by Landale.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the basket by Aldama. Give him 8.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Exum outside. Outside Mills. And here's Green from the arc. Doesn't go for him. Gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Inside. Hernan Gomez.
And this is what the coaches want to see more of from Willie. Attacking the rim with big-time attitude.
Outside Giddey from behind the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
So we conclude the first half. Up by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks. In the West, Josh Giddey.
Well, we could give you plenty of highlights, but a lot of substance, too. He's moving the needle for his team.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a rocky start for the home team. That does it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Really left him alone that time.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. They've got Dante Exum. Joe Ingles is out there with Jock Landale. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills in at the 1. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Landale with a screen. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Exum's got 5.
Well, Dante Exum figuring it out in the pick and roll. He knows how to shoot off a screen.
Here's Diaz. He has 6. Aldama, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Giddy defends. Here's Diaz. On target from range. 9 points in the game.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And here we have the leading defensive teams in the league after the All-Star break.
Since the break, here's a team that has locked up their opponents, playing with passion defensively.
Outside, Ingles. Now Giddy. 9 points in the game. Down low, Landale. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Reads the defense perfectly right there. Pretty dime by Josh Giddy.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Aldama. Misses in close. Exum outside. Outside Giddy. Takes a 3. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. A minute 58 left in the third. Exum outside. Landale with a screen to the inside. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, Exum's size and speed make him a tough cover, and especially in these pick and rolls as a passer.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Fires from deep. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Mills. Inside. And that one's good. Green. Green's got 9 points.
Well, Patty Mills has proven to be a very capable scorer, but he can also be an outstanding passer.
To the left side wing. He's guarded by Mills. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Rubio. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Rubio's gotten his second bucket of the game.
I tell you, so good at maintaining composure on the pick and roll. Rubio decides to take that one himself.
To the paint. Green in the post. Hernan Gomez there. And that one's good. Green.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Garuba passes to Rubio. Launches a 3. The offensive rebound. Got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Right side Mills. Pass to Green. No luck on that one. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Simmons, the pass to Daniels. To the middle. Here's Green. Outside Thibault. This one for three. Hits the trifecta. Thibault's got his first 3 points of the game.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
We've got Josh Green. Ben Simmons is out there with Dyson Daniels. Then it's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Daniels. Pass to Simmons. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Garuba. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Let's go with a three. Gets the three to fall.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Our coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pure from three-point range.
The sweet spot, the comfort zone for Patty Mills.
Here's Diaz. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And the foul on Santi Aldama. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 58 left to play in the fourth. Giddey passes to Mills. Shot clock at 6. No good with the triple.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Shoots from 12. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
May not be Josh Giddey's first instinct, but boy, he can flat score the basketball.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Giddey. Outside, Ingles. Back to Giddey. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Pass to Aldama. Here's Diaz. It's hauled in by Landale.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Now Ingles. Outside Mills to the paint. It's stolen away.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game. Knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. It's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
One of the best parts about Patty Mills is his adaptability to the club's needs. You need him to come off the bench and be that leader on the second team, he can do that. You need him to be a spot starter, he can do that as well. He is about team first.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Got him in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Oh, gets the free to fall.
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
And right now, neither side can get a stop. Looks like both coaches will have plenty of material for the film room.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So it's the home team now. Here's the 3. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson.
got two of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Hezonja. Charge is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith. Murray outside. 6 to shoot. And it falls over the rim and in.
Murray has such tremendous focus on his jump shots. His concentration never wavers.
Smith with a screen on Barrett. They get it back. Pass to Smith. Charge outside. Hezonja up top. Fires the three. Hands it from downtown.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hezonja's gone 50% from the arc. 1 of 2. Murray outside. Back to Barrett. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Charge. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Well, they've started this game strong offensively. 3 out of their first 4 attempts.
Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Charge. Jacks up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Sharch has got his second bucket of the night. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points last game. 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Zubac. Hezonja on the wing. Hezonja on the wing. Here's Sharch. Nailed from three-point land. 9 points in the game so far.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now, here's Lyons. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Klops in the layup for two.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Smith surveying the D to the inside. Sharch with the bounce pass. Zubac finds Sharch. Now here is Smith. Fires from deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good for two. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And yes, it's good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Pass to Perkichin. Here's Smith. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Connects from three-point range. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Smith outside. Pass to Perkichin. Here's Smith. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Brooks against Bogdanovich. Brooks misses.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Smith with it, guarded now by Clark. And the shot goes in. And that's now 7 points for Smith.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Alexander Walker. Clark a screen on Smith. Alexander Walker. That 3 off the mark. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And the NBA, right or wrong, Stan, has been called a copycat league before. If something works, it catches on quick. Is that a fair statement?
Well, I think it is to some degree, Kevin. Certainly, we all watch each other and learn from each other, and you're always looking to see what someone else does in their system that would fit into what you do, but you can never fully copy another team because the personnel is different.
Yeah, every roster's different, isn't it? And you've got to tailor things you want to do with what you've got.
That's exactly right. So if my personnel's not the same as yours, I might be able to take a little bit of what you do, but I can't take it wholesale.
Pass to Smith. Sharks looking around. Now Smith. 5 to shoot. Over Barrett. And it's Smith missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option.
Murray, good.
Well, every defense gives extra attention to Murray, but they still have trouble keeping him under control.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Sharks right side. Pass to Zubats. Smith with it. Takes a 3. Dort grabs the miss. And here is Murray. Drops in the tray. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Hezonja on the wing. They need this. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Murray, good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. They're up by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
With All-Star Week.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've... Shifting back to that first half of play, let's focus on SGA. Man, is he off to a strong start. And that is...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
They're with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Smith outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Lyles. Now Olynyk. 3-pointer. Rebound by Smith.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Charge outside. And here's Smith. He's covered by Murray. Shoots. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now that we have a chance, let's show you the NBA's top thieves. This is the list of this month's steals leaders. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, 3rd.
Really been fantastic
defensively, this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, that's a look they'll take every time down the floor. But even with the soft interior defense, they can't seem to convert it.
2 points. That one goes.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does. Knocked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Saric. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Barrett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Smith. Over to the wing. Here's Zubac. And it goes down 2 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Barrett. Banked in off the glass.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
Smith outside. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Rebound by Olynyk.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Bogdanovich inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Barrett covering. Bogdanovich looking around for the 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. They lead by 2. And we're coming. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Off target from outside. Being at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Unloads. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quit in them.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
Both teams will make substitutions. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today, but you can't make it that obvious.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander for three. Murray, the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
Hazonia kicks to Saric. Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hazonia, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, this is starting to get real. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
1:52 left in the fourth. The shot's good from Smith. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. .149 left here in the fourth quarter. Zubats against Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the middle. Shoots a fader. Rebound by Olynyk.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look. Just couldn't finish.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Hazonia gets it to go.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
He gets that one.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Hazonia kicks to Saric. Smith for three. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Inside. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Barrett.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance.